In terms of Colleen herself, I still haven't met her in person. Knowing that we had her blessing and she was happy with the script and the end product is just like everything.
I thought we would be one big happy family forever. But the universe had other plans.
You star in Regretting You as Morgan Grant. How did her character resonate with you, and what made you want to be a part of this project?
Well, I wanted to be part of the project because Josh Boone was directing it and he emailed me and was like, do you want to be part of the project? And the answer was yes, basically. But then after I read the script and the book, I really fell for Morgan. To me, how do I put this? There were things about her that drove me absolutely insane and that I found tough to watch or to read, and I knew would be tough to watch later. But often those are the characters that I'm most drawn to, are ones where I feel like their flaws are really loud and they're flaws that people can learn from. I felt like as a mom of a toddler, I'm just beginning the lessons of letting go in motherhood, which is really the whole exercise of parenthood. And even though we don't want it to be true, it is true. And so I knew that playing Morgan, I would be playing someone who's exactly at this nexus of having someone who's becoming an adult and about to leave and go beyond her own, and playing someone who hadn't had the life that I had before I became a mom, where I was defined by so many other things. When motherhood joined all of those identities, Morgan didn't know herself really outside of the framework of motherhood. And so I was very intrigued by that.
The movie is based on the best-selling romance novel by Colleen Hoover. Did you read the book prior to filming, and what is your relationship like with the author?
I read the book many times before. And actually, anytime we would get into, like, if we were doing work on one of the scenes before shooting it, like Dave and Josh and I would often, and Brunson and Flavia, two of our producers, would often like go back to the book to be like, is there a line that we missed that we should include here? It was just like such a big part of the production experience. In terms of Colleen herself, I still haven't met her in person, but we FaceTimed before we started shooting. We text every once in a while. Knowing that we had her blessing and she was happy with the script and the end product is just like everything.
What was it like working alongside your talented castmates on the film?
It was so awesome. I mean, it's interesting because when you sign on to a movie, sometimes there's like one or two other actors, but as it fleshes itself out and it's one surprise after another. In this case, I had actually gone to college with Willa, who played my sister. And so we had done plays together. So I've known Willa for a really long time, which I loved. It was so much fun. But I had never worked with Dave before, despite almost working with him many times. And so I already felt like I knew him and I loved him. We have a lot of mutual friends. And Mason and Mckenna are two of the most talented actors working today, period, but certainly the most talented young actors that on the planet. And it was just an absolute delight getting to know them and getting to work with them.
Well, you all did a fantastic job. Do you have a favorite scene from the film or a favorite memory while filming?
I don't know if I have a favorite scene. I think all of the ensemble meal scenes are my favorites just because they're so much fun to shoot because everyone's there and they're very funny and tense to watch. But honestly, it was a really happy shooting experience, despite the heavy subject matter. Like, it was an extremely happy set. And I felt really lucky every day going to work there.
And now that the movie is available to buy on digital, what do you hope fans ultimately take away from the film?
Well, there's a bunch of stuff that you'll be able to see about the making of the movie on digital that you can't really see anywhere else. So literally they can take that away and see what it was like for us making the movie. I don't know. I just think that having emotional experiences are always healthy. I feel like we all are scrolling through these feeds that are full of so much emotional content that we don't have time to react to actually with our feelings. And so it's good to just stop, watch something that puts you on a ride, feel all the things, and then go back to your life feeling kind of refreshed.
It would absolutely destroy her. Smiling feels wrong right now, like it's too soon to be happy.